Hello everyone. Now, we got quite a bit to talk about today, so I figured while I'm talking about it, you can watch me fail as nurse while I practice trying to be better at nurse. Wish me luck. Anyway, so 2 days ago, the 5th anniversary live stream has basically spilled the beans to us. We of course knew the chapter was going to be Resident Evil for like the last month, but we didn't know who and what was coming in. So we have gotten confirmation that there would be 2 survivors and 1 killer. Leon Kennedy from Resident Evil 2, Jill Valentine from Resident Evil 3, and the killer being Nemesis from Resident Evil 3. And these are the remake versions of these characters, so they're really nice and clean and up to date. And I was so excited because Nemesis was my #1 pick by far for the killer I wanted to come in, and looks like I got my wish. So there's quite a bit to unpack there. I might go over their perks in a separate video, but for now there's so much to cover. Well, I might cover it at the end, it all depends, but if I don't cover it in this video, I'll cover it in another video in the very near future. Let's take a look here. You know what, I want to try this again. I haven't tried this, and you'll understand another reason why later. But okay, so oh wait, better pick up the killer challenge. So like I said, we've got the confirmation on the chapter. We will be getting a new map this time, and not just some reworks. I don't even know if there are any map reworks this time. I don't think there are. I think there's just the map. I might be incorrect on that though. We got the Raccoon City Police Department, and it is like a perfect model of the police station from Resident Evil 2. So that's pretty cool. It looks nice. How the map is going to play gameplay-wise, it's gonna wait. We'll have to wait and see. I can't really play it myself, unfortunately, being a console boy. But I'm doing what I can to bring you the news. I'll put a link to the live stream, the full VOD, like down in the description, so you can go watch it all for yourself in case I miss anything, or if you just want to hear it from the devs' own mouths. So the devs, aside from the new chapter, have, which I'll get back to in a brief moment. So I'm going to cover these real quick since they didn't give us too much information on these. First things first, they were talking about how they're going to be still updating the game, getting a new engine, a new new stuff like that in order to improve the game and rebuild the foundations of it so that it runs better and they can do new things with it, which is great. They talked about how killers and survivors will be getting new models, updated models to look better. Animation changes, animation changes similar to the ones they did for the generators and so on. I'm hoping they do a healing one, because even though it's a nice meme about the whole back rubs equals heals thing, I would like to see like your survivors actually bandaging each other up or something. That would be kind of neat. They also said that they're going to be introducing a new type of perk, which will give them more room to make new unique perks. These are for survivors, and they are called Boon Totems. And basically how they didn't give us too much information on any of these, like I said. What they did tell us is that the idea of these totems is just going to be a survivor stands by a dull totem, and it will create this Boon Totem, which will give survivors a bit powerful benefit when they go near it. I'm going to assume killers can destroy it. In fact, I'm hoping killers can, because it'll be kind of dumb if survivors getting totem perks means they get them forever while the killer has to lose theirs. So yeah, there's that. Next thing they said was they're going to be doing more tweaks to a lot of the older mechanics of the game in order to bring it up to today's standards, because a lot of these old mechanics are pretty outdated and they want to bring them into the light, which is cool. Give the game a fresh coat of paint. That's exactly what it needs. But my favorite of the other announcements outside the chapter itself was the announcement for Mori and Key Updates. Now, they didn't give us any real information on the Key update. But they did say for Mori's that their plan is exactly what I've been saying they should do for like 6 months now. They're going to try to make it to where Mori's are no longer an offering. They are a base mechanic in the game itself, and Moriing will become something killers can earn rather than it just being brought in and disrupting the flow of gameplay, which is 110% I'm behind this. It means you can actually enjoy your Mori animations. I'm sure the design team puts a lot of effort to put into the game. And it also, if they become more of a base thing in the game, it also increases the likelihood that they'll come up with new Moris in the future that you can make as like a cosmetic piece for your killers, which would be absolutely great, especially with Nemesis coming into the game, because there's a lot of different Moris a killer like him can have based on his exploits in the games. So, oh my, Autohaven is quite dark. Now, I don't have all the exact detailings right off the top of my head for the new perks that are coming with the chapter. I can remember most of them off the top of my head pretty well. You know, I probably could have swung for that, but I didn't. Oh man, I can barely see him. So let's see. Oh my god. Well, I did tell you what you were in for. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like my brightness adjustments are helping very much. Because I am having a very hard time keeping a close eye on this bill. Oh, that was new. That's not what I meant to do at all, but alright. Yeah, lucky break. Body blocking for each other already. Whew. This is going to be interesting. And she brought a strong med kit to conserve it as much as she can. I'll go over the perks in just a moment when I have a moment. Got you. So, yes. We'll start with Nemesis Perks. Let's see. Ah, geez, that one's gonna get done. There's no way I'm getting over there in time. Alright. That, okay. I don't know why I didn't blink for that. Nemesis has his 3 perks. What was it called? It was like, I forget, it was like Deadly Hunter or something. I'm probably way off, but it was something akin to that. And it's a very simple perk. For the first 7 seconds of every trial, you get to see where the survivors are all at. His second perk is called Hysteria. Whenever he injures a survivor with a basic attack, all survivors gain the that are injured or gain the oblivious status effect for 30 seconds. And then it also has a cooldown of 60 seconds. And then finally is Eruption. Eruption, every time you kick a generator, it becomes highlighted in yellow. And then whenever you knock down a survivor with a basic attack, all the generators that were glowing that you had previously kicked all explode for 6% regression, get put into the regression state, and any survivors that were on those generators at the time not scream and gain the incapacitated status effect, or basically Doctor Tier 3, for 14 seconds at Tier 3. And it has a 90-second cooldown, so pretty hefty cooldown on that perk. Cool concept, but I think it might be a bit too... It's a bit too strict. Killer perks are okay, nothing really to write home to Mother about, but it's... but at least they're not completely terrible. Then we got Leon's perks. I do not remember the names of any of his perks. I got fucked out of my blink. That sucks. One of them makes it to where when you heal, I believe, whenever you're healing yourself or others, there's no healing sound and no grunts of pain. It's like super iron will when healing specifically. Then they've also... Oh. And then he has another perk, which is probably his best perk. Whenever he does 50%, I believe it is, at Tier 3 of a generator, he gains the ability to go into a locker for a short time and craft a flashbang grenade. This flashbang basically functions exactly like a firecracker, but it has a different animation and such. I don't think that should have worked like that, but it just did, so it's fine. I'm too distracted to really blink properly, and once again, I can barely see them on this map because of how dark it is. I really have no idea how I can fix this. Maybe if I adjust my monitor brightness a little bit. Oh well, it gives me a moment to keep talking about what's going on here. And then, what was his final perk? Oh, right. It's like Rookie's something. Sorry, I'm butchering the names right now, but I'm trying to remember this all from memory right now, because I don't think we even have a full patch note reference just yet. Could be mistaken, but... So, basically what it does is whenever he's done a generator for X amount of seconds, I believe it is, he gets to see for the rest of the match, he sees any time a generator is regressing, because that gen will be highlighted. So, not a super powerful perk, but it is pretty useful, actually. And it gives you some information about the killer's whereabouts. Especially if they don't have Ruin. Hey. Quit, Ace. Let's see. Next thing they did, then there's Jill's perks. I do not remember the names of any of her perks. I apologize. But she has one perk where when she is pulled off a hook, she is automatically put at 50% progress on her healing bar. And you can do that both times. There's no limit to this. She has the ability to, basically like Leon, whenever she does enough of a generator, she can place an explosive flash grenade inside of the generator, which when the killer goes to kick it, will interrupt their kicking animation, stun them, and blind them for a couple of seconds. Very annoying perk. I'm going to hate going against it, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. And then there's, what was her last perk? What was it? I can't even remember what it is right now. Hold on, I get the phone here while we're waiting for the match to load up. I apologize, this is looking unprofessional as fuck, but, you know. Just trying to fill in the blanks here. I'm just having... I'm having zero luck trying to remember this off the top of my head right now. Like, I'm drawing a huge blank. I know all the perks are good. I just can't remember what the last one does for the frickin' life of me. It's driving me nuts, actually. Come on, did I? There we go. Damn it, man. Sorry, I'm having no luck finding it. Well, at least I'm going to be linking it down in the description for you, the whole broadcast, so you'll be able to see it there. Which, once again, I apologize for not being more informative, but I'm just having a hard time remembering. Oh, no. What are you doing? What was that? What are you doing? I really don't understand what you're trying to do here. Are you behind that fire? No. This is a very bad idea what you're doing. Oh shit. I thought that was the other one. Okay. Dog, seriously? Hold on. Ooh. Maybe it would have been best if I'd ignored her and went to that other generator instead. Oh well. I should have had her down way faster, but she got lucky. Oh, shit. It's one of those walls. You can't blink through those. Even if you blink enough to get off of there. To get through them. They don't let you just go through them. Obviously to avoid glitches, but... Oh... That's pretty cool. I didn't know you could even see them doing the glyphs. Sorry, Kate. But you can't be doing that stuff right next to me. I will attack you. I don't target you after you're unhooked, but if I see you again after that, you're fair game. Very nice. Are you done? Why? I hate it. It won't let me swing after I blink sometimes. Very nice. All that all that clicking and strutting like a damn peacock, and you go down that quick. Congratulations. Are you gonna sabo me? You are. This hook should be respawning any second. Why is it not respawning? Thank you. No. I lost so much progress because of that. That's so stupid. I hate saboing. Alright, I'll take care of it. Hey, sorry for that little interruption. So yeah, as you can see, there's a lot of stuff to be excited for in the coming update and updates, because obviously not all of this is coming at once. A lot of this the stuff that they didn't give much detail about is all work in progress stuff, so they got some work to do to get it all up and going. I could have sworn she was right in fucking front of me, but alright. Dead hard. Against Nurse, it's just like Sprint Burst. You don't get... You get a free fuck up. And no matter what. Because Nurse has a really hard time baiting out Dead Hard. Another Nurse bug. That should have hit, but it didn't. It's alright. I'm just gonna lose the match now. I mean, I'm flustered and... and they're just camping around fucking shack all day. I couldn't see her. Dude, it was... Oh man. Nurse bugs. Ugh. This is quickly turning from a news video to a rage video. But, so yeah. There's a lot to be excited for in the coming months, and I'm pretty happy to hear that they've been making a lot of these steps forward that a lot of people have been asking for. It has been a pretty big concern of the community for a while, especially the whole optimization factor. But time will tell exactly how effective it is. I genuinely hope they have some really cool designs for the character remodels. I hope the game starts running better, you know, controls, especially for console plebs like myself. I hope it all goes really well. This game could definitely use a win in that front. This game is successful at a lot of things. Alright. I don't think I've even hooked this chick before. No, indeed. So they're double stacked in that gen over there. Let me just explode it real. Oh wait. I didn't because, well, yeah, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have exploded enough to make a difference. Now you're telling me that didn't hit? Dead by Daylight. You do a lot of janky stuff, but that is, but that one's really aggravating. Not gonna save your buds? Hmm? Looks like I'll be walking away with 3 kills after all. Yep. I kinda turned that around there a little bit at the end. Oh look. Probably won't be able to close it. Greed gets you killed. Oh yeah, then there's the anniversary event itself. I think it's been basically confirmed at this point that the crowns will be coming back, but they do have a new design. If you don't know what I'm talking about, last year for their 4th anniversary, Dead by Daylight had an event where you can run around and hunt for crowns. And these crowns would give you blood points, and if you managed to, as a killer, you got it no matter what when you found it. As a survivor, if you manage to get your hands on it, if you manage to get your, sorry, my friend just sent a message. If if you manage to get the crown and escape with it, you also got the same thing. It was a headpiece where it had the crown. It was the base head of the character, but with the crown floating behind it, which is pretty cool looking. Only problem is though, like it's the base head only. I wish it was something you could attach to every skin, and it was like a charm or something instead. I would have traded for that in a heartbeat. But no such luck. So we'll be doing that again this year. There'll also be probably a blood point event, offerings like the new cakes, which will be like basically bloody party streamers, but they'll give 5% more blood points because it's the 5th anniversary. That's what they've done the last couple of years. And so yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. We'll see if maybe they've changed how the crowns work this year. I'm not gonna say they have, because I don't know. It was a pretty big request for the crowns to be put on every cosmetic last year, so maybe they've thrown us a bone here. But, well, there's no telling, and they haven't said anything about it, so I'm not gonna put my expectations up. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. There's a lot of things rambled in there, and I had a bit of difficulty getting my thoughts coherent, but I got there in the end. Like I said, the link to the anniversary live stream will be placed down below, so you can see for yourself everything that they said and everything that transpired. It goes over all the stuff I've talked about in this video and a little more. But yeah, I hope you all have a very good day. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in my next stream or video, whichever is first.